I've been protesting for about 2 years now around the climate crisis and the ecological emergency, basically to put pressure on organisations and the government to actually act, to stop greenwashing and pretending, and to do things to stop burning fossil fuels, to stop extracting fossil fuels, and to support the other countries that need the economic support when we move to a new way of life, and we need a just transition for that to work. So there's lots of issues there. There's a lot of things that the government needs to be doing. All the governments around the world, they need to stick to what they agreed to at COP25, and so we're here to keep pressure on them.
Now, we're standing right in the sort of financial hub of London, really. We've got the Bank of England behind me, we've got the Exchange there, it's very much in the heart of the city, and this is an area you know very well, because this has been an area that you've been working in terms of your job. And how did that impact how you feel about climate change?
So I felt massively let down by the government. I worked as a management consultant for most of my life, or even before that in the city. So I worked for lots and lots of corporations. I used to fly every week to Switzerland, and people used to say to me, "Oh gosh, do you not worry about your carbon footprint?" And to be honest, I didn't understand what that meant. I didn't realise how bad it was. And I felt completely let down when I discovered what happened, how bad the climate situation is. I just assumed that if it was as bad as it is, I wouldn't be allowed to fly for ridiculous meetings, because corporations wouldn't want me to. The government wouldn't be letting people fly as frequently as I was. So when I realised how little the government and corporations were acting on this awful situation, I felt very let down. So I met some Extinction Rebellion protesters and then did some of my own research, and I had a lot of internal struggles around what I'd be doing. I've got a 17-year-old son. I feel very guilty for the world that we're leaving him. And I felt that I needed to get out on the street, because by not going and protesting, I feel like I'm saying it's okay that you're doing nothing. So for me, I have to keep going out. I have to keep protesting. I was in Glasgow this week because I need them to understand how important it is that we actually act and we stop greenwashing.